Nation. Which I know sounds wild. It's weird to hear me say that too. It feels too adult. I don't like it very much. Where's my mic? There's my mic. Oh, thank you. Wigs are awful. Let's get rid of that.
Yeah! Take it off.
Good night, wig. Oh, bye, wig. It's too adult. I feel like an old man when I say it, right? Like, when people ask me what I do for a living and I say I do nonprofit outreach, it feels like I'm two kids in a trench coat trying to sneak into a R-rated movie. Yeah! Right? Except the trench coat is my weird old 30-year-old body, and the movie's gonna go on for another like 50 years. I guess I'm an adult now. I have an official job title, which, like, I've had jobs in the past and they called me things, right? But it always felt like that was just for tax purposes. They were very basic bitch titles, right? I was like associate, or I was salesperson, or I was an employee whose job description doesn't explicitly state is responsible for cleaning up surprise baby diarrhea, but apparently it's in the fucking subtext. My job title is community liaison, which is fucking nonsense. It's nonsense. It's word soup. It means nothing. Community liaison is what my southern grandma calls me when I'm showing too much skin. But we're in a situation where it would be uncouth to call me a whore. Right? She's like, go to the car and get your coat. And I'm like, why? And she's like, because the Hendersons are a nice, God-fearing family, and you're dressed like a community liaison right now. I don't like being called a community liaison, but it is kind of the perfect job title, right? Like, it's official enough and has enough syllables that it seems like I'm an adult who knows what I'm doing with my life. But it's vague enough that my friends and family don't ask me questions about what I do for work. And there's a French word in it, so I'm fuckable. I don't like having a fancy job title. I feel like I'm being forced against my will to participate in the American dream, which, as we all know, is to have a job title so long and complicated that no human tongue could ever pronounce it. Which sounds like a joke, but I truly think that Americans have been indoctrinated from a young age to believe that the longer and more complicated your job title, the more worthy you are of admiration and respect. Which I like some of you out there are probably like, that's capitalist propaganda, how dare you? I eat the rich on a daily basis. Which, like, you know, congrats to you for sticking to your meal plan, that's really hard. But like, it's true, right? Like, if your friend comes back from a vacation and tells you some story about a souvenir shop they went into where they got in an argument over the price of a ceramic duck, and on the way out, the salesperson called them a bucket full of taints, you'd immediately be on your friend's side, right? Like, you'd be like, give me the details, let me know the address, we will go on a Yelp storm tonight, Uncle Peepaw's tchotchke shop, you have made a powerful enemy tonight. But if that same friend came back from a vacation and told you a story about a textile factory they went into where they got in an argument over the price of a pallet of ceramic ducks, and on the way out, the executive director of West Coast Marketing, Sales, and Production called them a bucket full of taints, you'd have some questions for your friend. What kind of Looney Tunes fucking chaos did you cause that the company had to call down the executive director of West Coast Sales, Marketing, and Production to fucking put you in your place? The EDWC SMP is an important job, and frankly, the American economy is not strong enough to have them leave to deal with your bullshit. I got my job title in September. I got a promotion at work, which is cool. I'm not going to complain about that. And that's also the same month that my boss found out that I was poly. And to be fair, he handled it better than a lot of the cis white guys in my life who I had to tell that to. Like, he wasn't mad at me, he was just very confused. And I'm happy that I got a promotion, but I kind of feel like it's my boss's attempt to try and explain me being poly to everyone else at work, right? Like, someone went up to him and was like, "Hey, I saw Bob in the parking lot with someone earlier. Was that was that his boyfriend?" And my boss is like, "Hey, it's one of them. The guy's a real community liaison." He gives the community the interaction it deserves. So I guess, hit me up after the show and I'll give you the interaction you deserve.